thanks to everybody for being here today. And just as a preface, I am not a politician. I'm not anyone who really feels comfortable here yet, but I'm learning how this works. And what's encouraging to me today is there's people who are willing to listen to landowners and listen to issues that are not politically charged, but they're what's right for Texas. So Deborah and I today spent the morning talking to some folks, and I was sharing my story as a landowner. And for those who may not know the story, I'm the manager of our family farm up in Lamar County. It's 650 acres that my grandfather bought in 1948. And I'm charged with taking care of that place. So 3 years ago, actually it's more than that, probably 5 years ago when TransCanada showed up and we asked them, can you find another route around the property? They said, no, we're coming across. And that started a process where I have learned eminent domain and condemnation of your land firsthand. So we didn't buy the fact that TransCanada is a common carrier and that they have the right to take our land because it's very obscure, the Railroad Commission, when they rubber stamp that common carrier permit. So we are currently in litigation with TransCanada. At the lower court, we said we don't believe you're a common carrier. You have to come to the table with some proof. And in a 15-word ruling sent from his iPhone, the Lamar County Court at Law judge says they can take the Crawford's land. We have appealed that. We have a hearing now in the appellate court, 6th Circuit Court of Appeals in Texarkana on July the 30th. But we will again say we don't believe a Canadian corporation transporting a product made in Canada has the right to take a Texan's land. TransCanada didn't wait for us to get to court and talk about that. They're almost done with their pipeline across my land. So I'm here as a landowner who's living and breathing eminent domain abuse and working with people who are much more knowledgeable about how this building moves and shakes. Because we want public hearings. We want people who were unable to come to Austin to speak at some of these committee meetings to hear what this stuff is, to learn about the process, to learn how it impacts their water. For the first responders in these cities to know how to attack say if a spill happens. This is not just about how land is taken. It's about our safety of our water, the integrity of our land, and the true transparency for all of our citizens.